webcast
I'm so excited about that.
Okay.
ever, so we will send you that information. Yeah, and then order parents will be posted on Monday.
Now, is that your,
Okay.
because I competed with Harmony Inc. and Harmony Inc. Of course, they're very sparsely populated, so their area, they call it an area, it's not very local.
Yeah.
We had to go to Verona,
Where's that?
like near Rochester,
Oh,
and then,
wow.
and then we went to Rochester.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's really up there, so Albany does something.
Is Albany that far or far?
Albany, I think Rochester's farther than.
Rochester's
it?
near Buffalo, that's near
Yeah.
Canada. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, it was far.
Yeah, Albany's not, I mean, it's about 6 hours, but it's not, you know, as bad as Rochester.
I'm just excited they're webcasting,
Yeah.
so that we can share.
That's cool,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So you get the seat of honor.
Well, either one, whatever, or stand wherever you want.
And these,
to do.
and, okay, you got it, also, okay.
Whatever you feel like doing.
Awesome. I'll put some lunch.
Fair enough.
Good call.
Don't mind, it's just very hot here.
I'm comfortable, so I'm sure. Everybody else is usually hot. If I'm comfortable,
Yeah.
if I'm there, it's cool.
It's me.
Where did Chris go?
I think we need.
I forgot my water bottle, so I'll just use this. I may go over and fill it every once in a while.
Yeah. Did you have any trouble finding them?
No.
That's good. How far of a drive was it?
It's 33 miles one way. It's not bad.
No, that's not too bad.
And there's no traffic today,
I'll say close
fortunately.
to Okay.
So get this, I gotta tell you this, get this. I had a very stressful December. I had like 17 performances.
Oh,
I sing with Philly Pops as well.
Oh, jeez.
This and that, yeah, anyway, long story short, from like Thanksgiving through New Year's, I had like 70 performances, not including dress rehearsals and rehearsals.
Oh, man.
And then we had Flash, or the singer school, that following weekend, so I had a very stressful. So I'm having these vocal issues, I'm thinking, I'm getting like this odd click in my voice, and you and I are the same age. So I thought, is this age? Anyway, I go to an ENT, like all this air in my sound, what the hell? I went to an ENT a couple weeks ago, and he said, here's what I think I see. I was afraid I had nodules.
Right.
He said, I don't see any nodules, but let me give you to our voice specialist and speech pathologist. So she did the scope thingy. Here I've got destruction of the esophageal tissue, acid reflux. Now here's the thing, I had no symptoms,
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
none. No heartburn, no, stomach like issue, nothing,
Yeah.
none. So when she told me that, I was like, my mouth literally dropped. I said,
Yeah.
you've got to be kidding me.
Wow.
So, I mean, I can sing and all that, but
Right.
it's just,
Yeah.
so I'm taking omeprazole until it
Right.
regenerates itself. Who'd have thought?
Yeah, really, especially with those symptoms.
She says about 60% of women have no symptoms
Yeah.
that have
Yeah,
it.
they keep
Yeah.
putting,
That's what they
I have
say.
a lot of trouble with clearing my throat and mucus and all of that. They keep putting me on it and it doesn't do anything, it doesn't help. So I've got another appointment with another ENT.
Oh, so that was the only symptom, excessive throat clearing, and I'm thinking, what is going on here? But I get
Yeah.
like that sinus thing in the winter,
Yeah.
so it didn't raise a
Right,
red flag.
Exactly.
I thought,
Right.
Yeah, they keep, it's not, whatever it is, that's not it. Because they keep thinking that's it, and they keep putting me on
Oh,
this
for
medication.
heaven's
and it
sake.
doesn't help.
so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway, never a dull moment, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Pencil, it's
Oh,
a
okay.
weak pencil, but it's there.
It's been several weeks since we've all.
Okay. And we're in various stages.
And I forget what I did.
of recovery and,
That's all right, it'll be new.
yeah.
You like this at singer school?
I do.
Yeah,
remember that.
Quartet, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
asked me what was wrong with it. What's wrong with you, Erica?
Remember that?
I did like the quartet.
You coached a lot of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you had all of the Jersey Sound people. You had next in line.
Yeah, they're doing all right too. Rose is in,
Rose is in Thailand, not
or
Thailand, the Philippines.
Philippines, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Hmm.
Doing lots of things? Are we doing a set for you or just one song?
Well, why don't we focus on one song? When are you gonna when will you start doing one after the other?
Oh, we've been doing that.
Okay,
Run
because I
sets.
figure, yeah.
Mhm.
Do you wanna do that, or do you wanna focus on one song?
Let's just,
do the
let's
one
do
Just
song.
one
one,
song.
yeah, just do one.
Yeah.
We only warmed up, we only sang one song through, so. We'll have to,
You haven't worked on that
What's
one.
the other one?
Which one are you doing first?
Bill Bailey.
No, I
Up
mean
to-
in contest.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Up to,
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame, who's to blame. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Please don't be angry. Now don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you, teasing you. Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying to step around with someone new. Just because I took a look at somebody else, that's no reason you should put me out on the shelf. Angry, please don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I will go all day long. Wah, wah. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but an old flip phone. I know I'm to blame, I'm through with that game. Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home? Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home? Bill Bailey, I said I'm sorry, 'cause I was only teasing you. I wouldn't even let you think of leaving. Don't you know I love you true, oh you true. Don't believe a thing you hear, just wait to see. Then you'll find your loving mama's through with all that company. Won't you come home, Bill? Please come home, 'cause I was only teasing me. Just squeezing, so Bill Bailey, please come home. Come on home.
nice post, tenor.
A week ago, it wasn't there at all, so.
I'm kidding.
No, right off the bat, there was one spot, I think it was nothing, where I heard some doubles around the nothing.
I think there is one,
Is there?
right? So
It might be written that
we'll
way.
look at
Can't see
it.
that,
I fixed that one.
that
We've
one.
got-
The where you said something about, I didn't wanna go
Nothing but an old
You
flip
know.
phone.
Nothing but an old flip phone.
before that, at that phrase, before that
Remember
phrase.
that rainy evening I threw you out
Something,
with nothing?
something, yeah,
We'll start- we can
it was
start
right there. I didn't wanna go like, you know,
We
but
did
it
the
was,
one fix, you found a three-chorded
And it may
chord,
be a
three-note
three-note chord.
Well, there was one that you
You
put in
fixed
some
it.
new notes, and that's what I'm singing now.
that may be where. But I just wanted to be sure that those notes are, and then we'll go on, I'm not gonna pick notes.
Yeah,
But
let's-
that spot, I thought,
Let's sing it, and we'll see.
there's some other things.
No, remember.
Oh, remember, same, it's
Yeah.
same note.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home, I'm on the whole day long, you might wanna pick that
Start
up
there?
from,
You
yeah,
wanna start there?
yeah.
Well,
Yours, my one?
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I will go all day long. Wah, wah. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but an old
There it
flipping.
is, with nothing, with nothing.
I don't know what I'm saying. Remember that rainy evening?
It's definitely a three-note chord I'm hearing, and I would be willing to bet that's not. We threw you out with nothing but a fight. I threw you out with nothing,
That's probably me.
with nothing, with nothing,
nothing.
Yeah, I'm hearing it
Let's
go.
do, remember that rainy evening, okay?
Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing.
It was my note, I went down too soon. With nothing.
Nothing.
It's like, in handstand, that little
Nothing, 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 nothing. Right, just a, right.
Okay.
With nothing. Go ahead.
Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but an old.
Okay, there it is. Your note goes down. With nothing but,
That made me sing the whole.
yeah.
Can we go back further?
Yeah.
I threw you out, boom, boom, boom. Are you doing the bum bums?
Perhaps because we took out the bum bum bum.
Did
I
we?
threw you.
We did.
Boom, 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 with nothing but.
Oh, I'm singing wrong part.
Maybe that wasn't you, maybe.
We'll check them all.
I think it was that was the first time I'd heard that. What I
Okay,
was
okay.
hearing was the lead
Yeah.
okay. Barry double there.
Start from Wolves.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home?
I get my night communication.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't
Okay,
you
get a
come
better start on
home?
that. You are not at an octave. That's what Helen's puzzled.
Just pick up.
That yes, but
But that
the
was-
tenor was not at an octave with her.
Okay.
There it is.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey?
No,
Won't you come
no, I'm
home?
sorry. I cannot let that stand.
Yeah.
Tenor is not at an octave with you. You're making the bass go north. You're
Am I
going
sharp?
yes, you're going
Oh.
north on that and
Okay.
so just the two of you for a minute because that was pretty huge. Yes, I did not hear that before.
Okay.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home?
Now, sharp?
Do you hear it?
No.
I'm not hearing it.
I don't know.
You are, so that's.
Whoa, you're going north. Somebody's making you go north. Whoa, you come home. When you're on that same note, you gotta keep driving that note.
Okay.
Cause you're the only one they've got like little flutters. You're the only anchor to that
Okay.
root.
Okay.
And I think it's you're letting their little flutter. You're letting that. Do you stay? Won't you come home?
Yeah,
Yeah, till late.
Yeah. You
okay.
need to drive that because
All right.
they're just sending you north,
All right,
and it's throwing off the tonality.
all right.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I won't know.
Now see, you're not. Yeah, you.
I don't know what I'm
We're
doing.
not hearing it?
No, you're right, and they're
Oh.
not adjusting now.
Oh, okay.
Just lead it, just tenor and bass, just that series of chords there.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I won't know all day long. Wah, wah.
Do you hear the sharpness? Do you hear that? Can you give me a little more? Match her sound a little more.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I won't know all day long.
Did you hear the
I
difference?
did, yeah.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it switches.
A little rounder.
Very nice.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Okay.
All skate.
We fixed that
Okay.
part. Okay. So let's go back. I need more. A couple of spots where we have to, I think, walk the key changes because they're not solid.
Right.
In general, we need more contrast as to what's happening. The sound is staying the same. Remember how we talked about, wasn't this the quartet that I said,
More of this.
you need more of this
Yes,
sound in
yes.
this?
Yes.
Mhm.
This was the quartet, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm. Cause
So-
you like the sound in that one.
definitely. So we need more sound in this, of that sound in this. And I think that it has to start with the lead.
Okay.
Because they are they're basing their sound on your sound, obviously. So I don't know what your sound is on this. This is a belter song. In other words, it's, oh, here, go home, you know, it's that kind of song.
Yeah,
You don't necessarily want to sing like that, but we have to have some contrast.
right. Contrast as far as, not dynamic contrast, as far as like sound.
Style contrast,
Style
right, sound contrast.
Okay.
You
I
know
think
it,
part of the part I'm struggling, I'm gonna just say this,
Yeah.
part of what I'm struggling with is that we're getting so soft. I know we need dynamic contrast, but
Right.
I'm losing, I think we're losing part of our sound because we're getting so
Right.
soft. So, I don't know. It
Well,
feel-
this is not a song this is not, a lot of times, most uptunes are not usually soft. I mean, they're pretty much out there, and then you'll come back for contrast, and then go.
Right.
So, I would decide on a volume level and stay with it, and bring it back when you need to bring it back, because there's no contrast.
Okay.
But I think the reason there's no contrast is because I don't think you're sure what sound you want to start with.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You know it's a shame. So let's start with the intro. What is your sound on this intro? It sounds very tentative.
Okay.
You know it's a shame.
Okay. Yep.
You know what I mean? What's your attitude here? You
So
know
bringing
it's
more
a shame.
personality
More-
into is.
I think that'll help.
Definitely.
Ooh, I don't like that.
You know that it's a shame, and we all.
Okay, right there. That sound is not a sound that I want to hear.
Okay.
Okay, it's thin. You know that. No, I'm just saying the bass because you wham. You know that sound should be boom. You know that should line up sound wise, sync wise, and everything.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame, and we all
Better.
know who's to blame, who's to blame.
That's all right. I get it. I get it. That's not. Don't worry about
Very
it.
good.
That's. It's not anything you need to worry about right now. I get it. Because your sound is going to be, you're going to plug that in when this is set. You know that it's a shame. I get the feeling that a lot of quartets do this. Pitch is blunt. You, okay? Just because it's an uptune, you need to set yourself. What's the attitude? What's the attitude you're going to bring? Is that the right pitch?
Yes. I'll get my other pipe.
So it's not, it's odd, it's the key,
It's not a
it's not the
key
pitch.
note chord.
Right. Oh, pardon me, now I'm burping. So when you're gonna blow the pitch, your attitude starts right here. See what I'm saying? Your attitude, it's not like, now we're starting. It's,
Okay.
you have to, the attitude has to be brought right then.
On the breath.
You know that it's a shame.
Okay, give that another shot. Give that another shot.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
Is that high in your range?
Does it sound high?
It sounds, yeah, it sounds high.
Pinched. Alright, I'll try to get more space.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't worry about forward right now. Give it some space and some height. Then bring it forward. You, okay, so it's you. You don't have to be in a hurry to start it. You. me show you. You. Give them a prep breath. You.
Okay.
You.
You know that it's a shame.
Yes. Yes.
More time.
But they weren't.
Yeah, we were
They
right.
weren't
We weren't
two.
with you? No.
Well, that's the first time
It
she
was
did that.
first time, you
Excellent.
I'm
That's
gonna look at
exactly
you
right.
so I can see what this is.
Oh yeah.
That's okay.
There's no reason. There's no reason you can't look at her.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
That.
Better?
What do you think?
That felt, that was, yeah, that was,
Oh, it feels so
that
weird.
felt,
Okay.
that felt so full.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you got all know who's to blame,
Clean.
and that series of chords was not tuned. Because I don't think they can, they're honing into your sound. Can I just, that was excellent. Did you know how, did you feel how
Yeah,
solid that was?
yeah.
And it was in tune,
Mhm.
okay? And you all know who's to blame? It's a shame, what are you doing there? It's a shame, and we all,
Oh, and we all.
okay, give that some time then.
So
And we
we're
all.
hold all.
Know who's to
Okay.
blame.
Hold all.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
Yeah, you're sharp on that, Barry.
Okay.
And you have been, so that's why I
Yeah.
was waiting until it's settled.
All right.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
That was better. That was much better. I'm not worried about yours. I need more, that blame chord is going like this. It's like this. All know who's to blame, we all know who's to blame. The blame chord is going like this. Know who's to say, and we all know who's to blame. Okay?
Okay.
I need more, north and south
Okay.
from the Barry in particular,
Okay.
but from everybody.
Okay.
That was excellent.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to
I don't know
blame.
what to say, that chord is just, that blame chord is just not tuned.
Is it the vowel
I think it's the vowel. Know who's to blame, it's just
name?
tune, blame. Bang, blame.
Okay.
And you're landing on that too,
Yeah,
and then building on it, so
Right.
it can't
Yeah.
be tentative.
right.
Should I just go for the
But
vowel?
shame isn't tune, right? You
Yeah.
know that it's a shame.
Shame is in tune, and we
I want
all,
to give it more
well, let's look to the chords before it. Know who's to, okay, no, that's a 3-note chord with the double on the bass. Maybe that progression down is not clean. Oh, no, just bass and Barry there.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's
No, who's so good? Yeah. Sing the E. Now, go to an F. Do you hear it?
Okay, some more Okay.
Yeah, but not here, here.
Okay.
That's part of it, I think that's sending it you know,
All right.
where
More
it
X.
doesn't wanna go.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
That was better, yeah, that was better. Now lead, I need more. Oh, who's to blame? It's blame. It's sounding thin for some reason. No, who's to
Let's try this.
blame? Can you give me as wide a sound as you can on that?
As wide as
As
sounds?
wide.
Yeah.
It's not too high for you, is it?
No, it's just forward. It's just really forward.
It's, yeah, and that's fine, but it needs more height.
More height.
Who's to blame? That's better.
Better?
Who's to blame? I trust it. I know you're thinking that can't possibly sound
It
right.
feels out of tune. Okay,
I don't think it is.
okay, all right. Put my hand down for a second.
You know that it's a shame and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
What did you think? No, it was better.
Better?
But then,
Oh, dang it.
then they were not, they didn't know where to go then.
All right, check.
Everybody land on the, but here's the thing too. I know this is like, you're pounding these little things, but
No,
No,
this is
all know who's to blame. All know who's to, part of it might be where you're landing, blame. I mean, oh, what? I don't know what you know that it's a shame and we all know who's to blame. Blame, know who's to blame. Maybe that's part of it.
Okay.
Know who's to blame, because goes on the bottom. Know who's to blame.
Blame.
All know who's to
You
blame.
want us to land on
Okay.
the
Give
word
me a
blame?
blah.
Okay.
Give me a blah and
You
see if
wanna-
that
Want to
helps.
hold that or sing through it?
No, sing through it, but you're, all know who's to blame. All know who's to blame. Or whatever your note is, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
So blame, hit the ball on top and just see if that works.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame and we all know who's to blame.
Sorry.
Who's to blame.
Who's to blame? Right.
Who's to blame.
No, who's to
Slow it.
blame? No, who's to blame? Who's to blame? Who's to blame? Who's to
I
blame?
went believe.
Right, the bug goes on top. I think you're gonna find, it's weird, but give it a shot. Keep going. You're doing fine.
You know that it's a shame and we all know who's to blame.
Oh, am I singing the wrong note?
Who's to blame? I think you don't know where to put it.
Okay.
I think you don't know where, I think you don't,
Because you
you're
were
not sure
singing a
where to
different
tune it.
note than I was.
You know that it's a shame and we all know who's to
That's what
blame.
you're saying?
It wasn't.
Know who's to
Oh.
blame. It's
It's
typical
subtle.
Barry. Do, 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 do.
Okay. Not bad.
You know, I hate to like pound this.
It's good, no, listen, this is the first of things we're seeing.
Yeah.
We should spend.
Devil's in the details.
Yeah.
That's right, especially your intro.
Exactly.
And you can do it. so.
You know that it's a shame and we all know who's to blame.
that was the first time that had been close to in tune. Now that you're not vacillating on the note, I need more sound.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
That's it, yeah, that's it. That was it. Oh, who's to blame? It's blame, I'm getting this blame.
Okay.
Oh, who's to blame? And it's probably an odd note.
It is a knock.
Is it a bad, it's a bad note in my range, I'm not that good.
No, not a bad note in the range.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
Better.
Bill, Billy, won't you please come home, please don't
Okay, let me
be.
stop you there. You sound like you're running out of breath.
Which part?
On the blame.
Oh,
That blame should be blame. You know, it
Okay.
sounds like, we can't wait to get off this.
yeah. Okay.
And we all, this is nitpicky, but you're throwing that away. And we all, you go, and then let's get right in on the note. If you're gonna do that, we'll do it.
Okay.
The look?
Yeah,
Okay.
So before all.
cause it's like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, did you make a mistake and you wanna stop and go back and telling each
Right.
other, let's stop and go back?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna do it,
No, it's not the
Right.
note,
It's
it's the
the
look.
purpose.
The
I think,
look needs to be done with purpose.
and you
right?
all know who's to blame. I think that's part of it. You're not sure when to come back in.
Okay.
You're not sure how long to hold that.
The
Weird, 'cause
pause.
we're looking
The
at each
pause.
other,
The
so
pause,
it's
yes.
nice to be able to figure
Okay.
it out.
And we all
Yeah.
make sure you're ready to get back in. I think that's part of it.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame, and we all
Breathe.
know who's to blame, who's to blame. Bill, Billy, won't you please come home?
That was like so much better. It was like just ridiculous.
Okay, that was better?
Oh, God, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, God, yeah.
Did you hear it and
Yes.
feel it?
Yes,
Like
it's
100%.
just so, it feels much more open, it's just so much.
And
more-
it was more, you were more prepared for that.
Yeah, and we put the look in to get a breath anyway.
Right.
So
Right,
let's take it.
Exactly. Now you're like, oh yeah, we're doing it, let's get back in.
Okay.
Mm-mm. That was
And
much
just like I'm
better.
prepping you for the breath to come
You'll
in,
give it
I'm
to
gonna
us.
prep you the breath to
Absolutely.
do the other one.
Now, Tanner, now that we've got this all in good shape, you could add a few onion skins on your shame.
I would love to.
Just
On
take
any
a
other
few.
day, I might be able to.
Yeah.
We'll keep that in mind.
Just a few, but
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
better.
Bill, Billy, won't you please come home, please don't be angry.
Okay, now there you go. Beverly, won't you please come home? And then you bring it down.
Yes.
Let's see. I don't think I'd bring it down right there. It's too tentative.
Bill Bailey you're talking about?
No,
Or-
please
or
don't be angry.
Please don't be angry, okay.
Okay. We don't want to sound tentative.
See, we've already come down a little bit and then building with each phrase, coming
Yeah, I
back
know.
up to give like a little bit of character, like, kind of like, the way we talked about it was that we're kind of sorry, and then we're just getting more annoyed that you're just not accepting our apology,
Yeah,
right?
I
Like,
understand.
I didn't do this, I didn't look at anybody else, you were lying, you know? So maybe not quite so much, or,
I don't know how to, either that or the Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Because when you start this song, you don't know what's coming.
Right.
Mm.
So you're like almost throwing that away.
Oh, okay.
Bill Bailey, won't you please come home?
Maybe Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home is the first time we say the title of the song. So
Yes.
maybe that needs to be
I agree.
bigger,
I agree.
right, and more like matter of fact. All right, try that.
And then, please don't be angry.
Then you can come
And
back.
then come back.
Okay.
Maybe the Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come
Yes.
Home is not
Right.
as strong.
It's not,
Okay.
Okay, needs to be as strong as the end of Lane.
Right.
right.
Okay,
And if you're gonna do that, you can bring that back.
Okay.
It's sort of neither fish
Okay.
nor fowl
Right.
right now.
all right.
Nice job on the intro, by the way. Is that starting to feel
Yeah.
more like the
blame-
rhythm? The blame is better.
Yeah,
The blame is better.
better.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame, who's to blame. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Please don't be angry.
Okay, so Billy,
Oh,
Won't You
yeah.
Please
That's all
Come
cool.
Home.
That felt so good.
Oh, yeah.
Please come home. Like,
Yes.
And then it's
say.
quiet.
Oh, yes,
Okay, that's not
definitely.
better. Way
Now,
better.
now, can we go a step farther,
We can.
barbershop wise?
Yes, we can.
When you get to that who's to blame, you have to think to yourself, what would Luster do? First of all, they'd get big, big, and bigger,
Bigger.
and bigger. Most quartets are not
Right.
1 to 10.
We're not.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what we need to do is the blang and hang, we all know that swipe is coming.
Mhm.
You don't want it to fizzle out, you want,
Right. So just pull it back a
It-
touch.
right, it needs to go
Okay.
this way.
Mhm.
We don't know who's to blame. Then just go like this, and then end on a high note rather than,
Yes.
okay?
I'm sorry, Julie.
I'm sorry, Julie.
I was just checking the window. I was like,
I'm
why,
dying.
what?
I'm dying over
Okay.
here.
Cold?
Sorry,
Is it
yeah.
chilly?
It's just like, I'm getting all the wind.
Yeah, because you're at the,
Yeah.
'Cause I'm on
You
this
can also
side.
back up.
nice job on that chain cord, by the way.
Okay,
Migrated.
fix that.
And you've got that, once somebody says, you need to tweak that, got it, you know, then you can move on to other things. But that's
Right.
essential for that
The
series, that's,
setup.
right,
So don't hit Blaine quite as loud,
Right.
so we have some place to go.
right.
Got it.
You can hit it if you want, all know who's to blame, so you have somewhere to go.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
It has to come back.
I missed it.
Oh, know who's to blame, why don't you, oh, know who's to blame, know who's to blame.
All right.
Oh, know who's to blame. Your thing should go wah like that. So, if, do you understand what I mean?
I
You
understand
don't
what
hit
you
that
mean.
so hard.
Executing it is.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I understand the concept.
Okay.
Well, it's knowing how loud to sing or not sing. So, give me almost like a sforzando there, which is
No, like a band full.
and then build and see if that helps. Oh, who's to blame? Or whatever.
Okay, bring the nose who's to blame down there too. All right, okay.
Yes.
You know that it's a shame and we all know who's to blame.
Yeah.
I ran out of air. No, I'm overthinking this.
Okay, let me give you something else.
I'm just overthinking it.
Shape-wise too. I've changed my mind. And I haven't changed my mind, I'm gonna clarify it. You don't need to belabor all of those notes.
Right.
Now that I'm hearing this, and we all know who's to blame, know who's to blame.
Okay.
Yeah,
So move the first half.
I would.
Move this a little bit so we can hold this one a little bit longer.
right,
Yep.
because everybody knows where it's going.
Yeah.
Blame, can you,
Right.
And we all?
yeah.
It's only one line.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
There it is.
So real fast.
Oh, yeah.
I'll know who's to blame, who's to blame. Because we haven't been singing it like that.
No.
Okay, try again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can direct that again.
Oh,
that
no,
would
who's
be
to
great.
blame? And I wouldn't hold that either. Oh, no, who's to blame? Let her post.
Will you come out and direct that?
Yeah.
So we can catch that on
Well, I
our...
forgot what happened there. All know who's to blame.
I want to have you in the video.
Oh.
So we can see it. Scooch over.
Julie, it's
Hold on a
over.
second.
Don't worry, we'll hear it, we'll hear it.
Well, we're singing it, then we'll know it.
Why are you, there I go again, rearranging. This, all know who's to blame. Who's to blame is like, to me, superfluous.
So just instead of saying the word, sing the notes?
I wouldn't even bother. All know who's to blame. Take out the who's to.
Okay.
I'm just gonna throw it out there because it kind of,
So if we're it takes away from the note that we're singing?
well, it takes away from the momentum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay.
just sing the notes.
Who's to blame?
So one giant,
That's what I would do.
Let's try it.
All right, yeah, all right.
Who's to blame? Do you want me in? or do
sounds
you
less
want-
messy, no
You're
worries.
fine, just direct it so we
Yeah.
can get that to
All right. So we're taking out that,
You're
although
taking
who's
out
to
that-
blame.
Who's to?
So when you get to the, all,
who's
when
to
you
blame,
all
when you
tank up.
all know
All you
who's to
all
blame.
know who's to blame.
Okay,
Right,
this is gonna
so
be great,
tank
guys.
up.
This will be great.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to this for a second.
Yeah,
That's
right.
barbershop too. I'm gonna tell them to text them.
You know that it's a shame, and we all
Tank up.
know who's to blame.
Okay, so you know that's a change.
Oh, the notes changed too.
So we're not, so we're singing, so which ones are we singing this part? No, who's to?
No, you have to do something different there, Tanner.
We have to take, you're taking the notes out.
And then I'm taking the lead notes.
Well, there's my blame.
Right.
So I'm taking all
So
this out.
who's to?
Well, am I taking this blame or this blame?
Okay, so we're taking out who's to.
Yes,
Not just words, notes too, right?
That's what it sounds like right now.
yes.
So we all
This whole
know
phrase is
who's
gone.
to blame.
It's the tenors that does something different there.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me check it a
And
second.
we all know who's to blame.
Ooh, it's not as hard as it. Sing the three of you and let me switch at the tenor for a second.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame.
Oh.
Yeah, let me sing the
You sing what I normally sing and you'll fix it?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna see what the tenor does, because this is a better.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame, and we all
Let me try See, you need to change your note, but I was trying to figure out which.
Let's do that one more time. I think I figured out what I'm doing.
Looks like it's the same note as on two.
Yes, I don't think you don't go up to the ninth.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame.
Yes.
I'm still moving. Right.
Yeah, you wouldn't go to that
Go up
ninth, I
there,
don't think. I think. It's just, I don't know, maybe I'm wasting too much time on it, but
No,
I think
no,
it's,
no.
I think it's just a better
I
decision.
think
No, no,
it would be
no.
better,
Let's do
because
it.
then she's not out of error, and then that we got
And then
it.
it's just one big hole.
We don't have to tune all those
You know,
words.
it was losing momentum.
It
That's-
was,
That's
right.
why I changed
Yeah.
from dropping down.
Yeah, yeah.
We're losing the
Alright.
post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Now you need to go, let me sing for a second, sing it, the three of you.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame.
Oh, I don't, so I'm now swiping down?
She
sings
trying to
it.
figure it.
I know, but she threw it up there, so.
You need to stay there. Oh boy, I know what it does, but I don't know how to.
Let's do it again.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame.
It sounds like you're
You
not
got
going
it.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you're saying, I think you do what I do. Yeah, you don't slide back down.
Right.
I think
You
so.
don't slide up, you don't slide anywhere.
Yes, I do.
I
I
know.
slide up.
You
I
don't-
think that was it. Give it a shot.
I do where I.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame.
So you gotta go back down.
I went too,
You have to go then.
or did I go too soon?
No,
Right.
you're right, you had it.
And that chord sounds super funky though. Is that,
The first
is it a
lane-
barbershop
Oh,
chord?
yeah.
The
Oh,
first
yeah,
lane
yeah.
sounds weird.
That's what it is.
Sorry.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame.
That was it, except for one thing.
Okay.
Do it again,
Okay.
please.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame.
Do I need to move sooner?
I think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it again.
Sounds good though.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame.
Now you've got it, but you have to do another different move. You have to move first, I think.
Oh, I now move, okay.
I think
Because
so, do
wasn't
it again.
moving first, okay.
Yeah, sorry to keep,
No, no,
that's
no,
better
no,
though.
Stop, I want to do this.
You know that it's a shame that we all know who's to blame.
it works if I move first.
Do you feel like a little puppet on the string?
There's a double there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
dang.
not- shouldn't be
After all
this
that.
hard.
But when I moved first, that did sound a little better.
What do you mean you move first?
So, I'll know who's to blame. I swipe out.
I'm waiting for
I
it.
haven't moved there
Let's do it again.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame. Who's to blame? Who's to blame? Who's to blame? Blame.
Is she taking my note?
Then we all know who's to blame.
I think that's it.
You know it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame.
I think,
Yeah, she's changing your note?
yeah.
Let's try it.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame.
That's closer.
Something
Is it
like-
worth it?
I think it is if we can figure out what it is.
Yeah.
Because there, it
It's not
sounded
really
like
that
I
hard for
should
me.
wait. Because I went right on the set. Let's do it.
Who's to blame? That should be a Chinese seventh.
All know who's to blame.
So, will you direct?
Yeah.
Who's to blame?
This is, I know what to do with it, it's gotta do something different.
So wait, should we all, we should all hit blame together in this new chord. And then can you direct who swipes where?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
watch.
No, sorry, I started it.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame.
That's all you need, I think.
And then you have the down, right?
I think she just took that out.
Wow. You just take out Helen, swipe down?
It needs to go this way, boom, 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 so
Right.
let's do it again.
Okay.
Let's do it again. Like, keep your note where it was, I changed mine.
Okay.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame.
That can work,
Do we know what that was?
yes.
You came down and then went
And
back up and
then,
down.
I went up and then down and then back up.
Okay.
I don't know, I don't like it after all.
It seems like enough already.
It does, yeah. I know what I wanna hear, but I'm not hearing it. Keep it in then, I'm sorry, you just wasted.
No,
Keep it in,
no,
keep it in as is, and move through it.
Okay.
All right. Let's try. Go back to the beginning, is that what we're saying?
racy. But the intro is much better.
Yeah. Sorry.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's
that's better, let's work with that, and keep going.
Little Billy, won't you please come home? Please don't be angry. Now don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you, teasing you. Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying to step around with someone new. Just because I
There
took a
we go,
look.
I like that. Nice job, ladies, I know I pounded you on that. Nice job. Please come home, please don't be angry. Okay, here's what I would do, I know I'm doing a lot of changes. Now, Billy, won't you please come home, please don't be angry. I take a breath and go, now don't be angry.
Okay,
Okay, try it.
let's go through the intro again.
Doesn't matter how many breaths you take, that was much better, Marty.
Yeah, so,
Sorry,
I'll know
ladies.
who's to blame.
Who's to blame? Take a quick breath. Who's to blame? Take a quick breath.
Getting shorter and shorter.
Who's to blame? Almost like it's not a breath.
And we all
All know who's to blame. Who's to blame? So it's all know who's to
So we're not
blame.
getting a breath there now.
Well,
No,
you
we
can,
are.
but a quick one.
Oh, okay.
All know who's to blame. Who's to blame? Who's to blame?
Who's to blame?
Who's to blame? Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah.
Because you don't need who's to blame.
Right.
Who's to blame?
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame. Bill, Billy, won't you please come home? Please don't be angry. No, don't be angry.
Yes,
Oh.
I like it.
That's cool. But we're
Bailey,
not
Bailey,
whispering
won't you
it, we're
please
whispering
come
saying,
home,
"Hey."
please don't be angry. Now don't be angry, breath, because I was only, that's nice. That's much better, ladies. You know who's to blame, quick breath,
Even shorter than what we just did.
quick breath, and then who's to blame, rather than,
Uncomfortably short.
right,
Yes.
and who's
Yes.
to
More of a
blame.
break than a
Yes.
rest.
Exactly.
Like a rest.
Yeah.
Who's to blame, who's to blame, oh, no, who's to blame, or who's to, I don't know if you're making that.
I think.
Well, you can sing who's to blame if you want, but
Who's
then
to blame?
the
Who's
echo
to
has to be who's to blame.
Okay.
Very nice,
This is the
ladies, I
best
know.
intro ever.
This is good.
It's better.
Oh, yeah.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame. Bill, Bailey, won't you please come home? Please don't be angry. No, don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you, teasing you. Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying to step around with someone new. Just because I took a look at somebody else, that's the reason you should put me out on the shelf. Angry, please don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you.
I like it, I like it, but now, and that's fine, but then when you sing angry, please don't be angry, that has to come up, because I was only teasing you.
Before we go into the.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I know
Right
I'm.
before.
The teasing.
Bill Bailey, won't you please, can you, if I go like this, can you?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
here we go. Please don't be, okay, please don't be angry, don't be angry.
Right.
Because I was
Okay,
only teasing you. Okay, I keep that down.
Okay.
And then come up.
Somebody's lying a little bit higher.
Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying.
Yeah.
Please, Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Please don't be angry. Because I was only teasing you. Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying. Okay, that's the
Just because I
attitude.
took a look at somebody
Right.
else, that's no reason, then back
Right,
down.
right, exactly.
Okay. The
That's
character-
how
it's easier
you-
to get
that's-
into a character.
Yeah.
That's how you would argue, or that's
Right.
how you would make your point.
Oops.
Somebody's lying.
Sorry, I'm yelling.
Exactly. So this is good.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame.
Nice.
Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Please don't be angry. Now don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you, teasing you. Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying to step around with someone new. Just because I took a look at somebody else, that's the reason you should put me out on the shelf. Angry, please don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? And we'll know all day long. Wow,
Bring it up.
I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but an old flip phone. I know I'm to blame. I threw in that game. Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home? Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home?
That was good. That was good. Do you see how it needs more contrast?
I like the unexpected contrasts,
Absolutely.
right? So typically you'd start a new verse and you would start a new contrast, but if we keep those two, like I like that.
That was
Unexpected.
good.
Cool. Drink.
Yeah, do you want to take a quick break? Because I know you guys have been at it for a while. That's good. So I would bring these up if you don't mind mine.
Yes.
And I'm just listening to it as what it, how it feels as I'm listening.
Absolutely.
The available to
That's
please
good
come home,
vocal
please
skills
don't
and
be
barbershop.
angry. That's up. Oops, just another point. Up, breath. Please don't be angry, breath. Down. Please don't be angry, breath. Because I was only teasing you. I would keep that all down.
Okay.
Only teasing you. Keep it down and bring it up. They say I'm trying. What the hell?
Someone knows.
Yeah, somebody's lying. That's what you'd say. Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying. Who is that?
Tell me that bitch's name, I'll keep
Yeah,
it.
somebody's lying. Really? You teasing you. Somebody's teasing you. Somebody's lying. They say I'm trying to step around with somebody new.
Just because I took a look at somebody else.
Just because I took a look at somebody else.
Oops, sorry.
That's the reason for it. Yeah, exactly. That's what it needs.
Okay.
Somebody, so let me do this. Somebody's lying. They say I'm trying to step around with someone new. Now, you keep that up. Now you're gonna bring it back down or someone new, then this next phrase has to come up even higher.
So just because.
Like that has to be your most,
I think that's one of the most angry phrases.
exactly, the most argumentative
Which one?
phrases.
Just because I took a look at somebody else.
Right,
Okay.
right.
So maybe
So it doesn't have to be loud, but it has to be deliberate.
a little bit more effective, okay.
Yeah. Like you would say it. Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying to step around with someone new just because I took a look at somebody else. That's what it needs.
A little
It needs, more-
teeth clenching.
it needs more, right, it needs,
more teeth clench,
right.
yeah. Little, third.
Not necessarily volume in your face, but it needs more, just because I took a look at somebody else, really?
Intensity.
It needs more,
Okay. Not just because I took a look at
no, it no, not there. I
That song
wouldn't,
has come a long way, hasn't it?
I wouldn't.
Are you smiling through the whole song? Yeah.
Step around with someone that they say I'm on, keep it up. To step around with someone new, teeth clenched, just because, and now that can be soft, if you want it to be,
That's no reason? Or the
Just because.
but it has to be,
Have intensive.
in fact, it might be more effective. Just because I took a look at somebody else. Just because I took a look at somebody else. You can sing it that way.
Soft.
That would be cool.
Okay, we'll try it.
Teeth cleanse. That's no reason you should put me on the shelf. Now you're feeling sorry for yourself.
Right.
You can do it. It's just a matter of, once you've got the plan,
Then
go with the lead.
I like it.
So go that far, and then how long are you going, by the way? Do you wanna go till,
Well, we go till 1.
Till 1.
So I guess maybe 10 more minutes on this one.
On this one?
We should
Okay.
round it out.
yeah.
I mean, you could spend,
Eternity.
I know. It's so hard.
well, you need somebody.
And look, if
that's-
the balance in a little better shape and we don't see if we can get a, a general feeling of what to do about it, we can always come back to this.
And you need somebody to listen and say, this is nice, but it's boring.
Right,
We don't
that's the
want
most
to-
important thing,
You
right?
know.
Just because you're having a good time doesn't mean I'm having a good time.
Right.
Right, we may be
It's
having a
not,
blast, but,
it's not, there's nothing wrong with it,
right,
Right.
but,
it's that 4-letter nice word.
right. It's not gonna do anything,
No, I can,
Sure.
I got it.
it isn't gonna do anything to set you apart,
Right,
and that's what you want.
right.
Yeah,
You want it to set you apart. You know, it's just a nice song by a nice quartet. You want it to be, you want it to be,
I don't like that, nice song by nice.
right,
Oh,
you want it to be, worthy of remembering.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
I think that's what put sound design over. Am I on tape?
You know,
There, this is for us.
They're no great chicks, sound-wise, but they had all the
Oh, right,
nuances
right.
of that presentation.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, okay, cool. All right, take it in.
You wanna try it then, or do you wanna keep going, or do you want?
I'm gonna start from the beginning and
Okay.
just, we'll try, but we're gonna keep going after this, but we're gonna try.
Let me,
to-
let me,
us a
let me
direction
speak
now.
as you do.
Yeah,
that.
just yell out things, that would be great.
Or talk them right into the.
She'll pick them up. on it.
Okay.
All right, ready?
You'll thank me later.
And if you get this far in the song, that's good.
It's what?
If you get this far in the song, that's good, because that's one song. Then you go to another song, which is still bad.
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to blame, who's to blame. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Please don't be angry. Now don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you. Somebody's lying if they say I'm trying to step around with someone new. Just because I took a look at somebody else, that's no reason you should put me out on the shelf. Angry, please don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you.
Wow!
Right? So much personality. so
Oh
much
my
energy.
gosh, you gave me
Oh, yay.
I was so
You were like, oh.
engaged
Yeah.
in that whole section.
Good.
When you did that teeth clenching thing,
That was cool.
it was excellent.
Yay.
I knew exactly what you meant. And I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, I got it. I said that same thing to him just the other day. That was really, really good. Did you hear how full that intro was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just like this.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
That's another level since I walked in here. No question, absolutely.
An hour on stage.
Oh my God.
An hour from now, we are gonna be awesome.
Really, really good.
No, Lynn's gonna come to Albany with us.
Now, what did you think of that? That was
Yeah.
really good.
Cool.
It had so much,
Felt good.
It had the personality.
It had
that I was missing.
movement, it
oh,
had forward
it had,
motion.
right. And it has nothing to do with how long a break you take in between a pregnant pause.
Yeah.
It's the intention, yeah. Okay.
Excellent, that was
All right, we're
good.
moving on this time.
Yes.
Do it?
You know that it's a shame, and we all know who's to 'cause I was only teasing you. Somebody's lying and they say I'm trying to step around with someone new. Just because I took a look at somebody else, that's no reason you should put me out on the shelf. Angry, please don't be angry, 'cause I was only teasing you. Won't you come home, Bill Billy? Won't you come home? I won't go all day long. Wow, wow. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but an old flip phone, flip phone. I know I'm to blame. I'm through with that game. Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home? Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home? Bill Bailey, I said I'm sorry, 'cause I was only teasing you. I wouldn't even let you think of leaving. Don't you know I love you true? Don't believe a thing you hear, just wait till you see. And you'll find your loving mom is through with all that company. Won't you come home now?
I feel like this section, like,
It needs some shape,
it's the same,
Right.
right?
it needs shape.
I feel like I take a breath and then we just get to the end. So
Exactly.
maybe we can pull in some of the things we do in the beginning.
Exactly. And you just have to decide what those nuances, because there are a lot of nuances in just these words. There's a lot of words. When you first do this, won't you come home, Bill Bailey, I wouldn't worry too much about what's my attitude here. I would just make those a series of chords. Won't you, because everybody knows what the song is. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home? You know, I just let those chords be the way they are. I wouldn't worry too much about
Okay,
being cute or anything like that, because it's the first time they've heard what this song is.
okay,
I would just sing that matter of fact.
good.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home? Okay? That's a statement.
Yep.
If you,
I'm on the whole day.
and then you're gonna talk about why.
Right,
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home? Got it. I'm on the whole night long, the whole day long. Now you're desperate. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. Oh, no, I won't. Yeah, right, as if.
yeah, right.
If you believe that.
Actually, that'd be kind of funny if you were like, yeah, right.
You can.
Yeah, right.
I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. Yeah, right. You can do that, as far as I know. I know I've done you wrong. Did you? Do you really know you've done him wrong? Or is that the story you're telling?
Yeah, that's the story we're telling.
Then you have to show that.
Okay.
I know I've done you wrong, okay, remember that?
I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. These are the things you have to discuss.
Right.
What, really? Do you really mean that?
Because we don't really,
No, we don't want to cook and clean.
Yeah, say it then.
This is the story you're telling him,
okay,
but you're gonna make it as convincing as possible.
okay.
I'll do the cooking. Are you desperate?
Kind
Won't
of
you
is.
come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? That's a statement. I'm on the phone that long.
Wow.
Now, are you being serious or are you being
No, we're being
sarcastic?
snarky.
We're telling him what he wants to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Then what's the wah wah? Is that in here or is that
Almost
something you?
like it's an aside.
It's
Like-
dramatic, it's like, see this,
Wow.
see
See
crying,
Real
see this right here?
tears.
Okay, then it has to be, is it in there?
See, I always looked at it, it's funny because I looked at it as thoughts in my head.
Yes.
Like not when we're actually
It was
doing
an
it, like,
aside.
wow, wow, because I kind of roll my eyes and like, yeah, right, you know,
Well, I'm getting a mixed signal there.
okay.
I don't know what that, so you have to decide right from the start. I'm on the whole day long. How,
Like,
is that sarcastic or is that really, or is that?
Oh, I did it sarcastic.
Okay, I can do it that way.
Yeah, were you being a true wow, wow? Like a sad wow, wow?
No, it was probably,
don't know.
Cause that, there, you see what I'm saying? See what
Yeah,
see why I'm
Sarcasm is my
confused?
native language, so
Yeah,
it's
it is.
probably sarcastic without even intending to
So
be.
soccer won't, let's see if we can clean that up.
All right, so let's just, without singing it, let's go through,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Nope, absolutely.
And tell me what you're, cause that, you have the music.
Right,
Once you figure out the intent,
right,
that's gonna take it to another level. Your intent will inform your music.
right.
Does that make sense?
Right.
Mhm.
The way I've explained it?
Yep.
Your intent will inform how you're gonna sing it.
Right.
And I don't think, once you have the intent, I don't think you need to discuss that, it'll be there.
Okay.
So, won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Just sing that matter-of-factly for me right now,
Okay.
just that phrase. I was only teasing you, teasing you.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home?
Yes, that's it, just
Just kind of like good
matter-of-factly.
singing.
Right, exactly. Now you're gonna give me the nuances.
Okay.
I hate that bum, 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 bum.
You what?
I hate that bum, 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 bum.
What would it be?
It'd be nothing.
Won't you come home? Can you do it?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
I just think it's superfluous.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I don't know.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know how long you worked on that bum 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 bum, but
What do you think,
I'm
Lee?
really sorry.
That
What are
was
you thinking,
cool.
Lee?
No,
That was also a good like.
It just, the chord just
Yeah.
stayed and rang, I mean,
Right.
it'll ring. You keep it bum bum bum, it breaks the chord.
It's,
Exactly.
That was funny.
I shouldn't even talk about it because it's, a lot of these things are done for choruses. And this is the kind of chorus thing that works.
Yeah.
It's
Different.
superfluous in a quartet. It just, it doesn't need to be there. I would take it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I don't think it serves your purpose now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree?
Right.
No, yeah.
Won't you come home? That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Now you can tell me your intent.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. That's kind of like a
Right.
soft cheek.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, let's twirl the cane.
Yeah, like
That
a
doesn't fit now.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm home the whole day long. Wow, wow.
Okay, now I'm on the whole day long. What is your intent there?
I missed my intent there.
Won't you come
I'm
home?
trying to tell them that how sad I am, but I didn't reflect that. I was thinking about how good it sounded about.
It did. Won't you come home? That's a
It's almost like
statement.
I
Bang.
won the whole day long.
Yeah.
I'm on the whole day long.
Because I want that to be a change. I want to tell him what he wants to hear. I moan, I'm crying for you all day. Sing it, I'm not gonna get tears.
Yes. There you
Right?
have it.
Say it again.
I'm on the whole day. Are you-
I'm trying to say, I'm
Whole day.
sorry,
I'm on the whole day long. So it's this wah wah. Exactly.
Okay. We have that
So,
on tape.
so that's so you're going back and forth from I'm sincere, yeah, right? I'm sincere,
Right.
okay? So that's what I mean.
Okay.
So that's sincere. I'm on the whole day long. Wah wah. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Get him. He thinks I'm moaning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to me, it's kind of like talking to the audience. It's like, yeah, yeah, we're doing that, yeah,
Like a sidebar.
yeah.
Like if you were on the phone with him,
Here we
you'd be
go.
like, I'm on the whole day long.
We could look out, right?
Look out for that.
The whole day long.
Wah wah. Exactly.
Right, so you two look
Yeah.
out
I'll
that way.
do the
we'll look
cooking,
out
honey, I'll pay the rent. No, I won't.
I know, I like that part.
Either that or, yeah, right, or something, that has to be more obvious too.
Okay.
So, oh no, I won't. I would go in with that, just saying, I would go in with that rather than out.
Well, I used to do it to the audience.
I'd go with in. I'll do yours, you all, I do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. Oh no, I won't. I
Oh,
would,
to all look while
Yes,
you're doing
I
the
would.
thing. Okay. Okay.
because that's between you, that's like between you, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's, so, you're sincere. Pardon me, won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home, it was great. Now you gotta go to, I'm on the whole day long. Wah, wah.
Okay.
I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. Oh, no.
Exactly.
I would do that for,
Yeah.
cause I would do that right to them, that gets a laugh every single time.
What's that?
Oh, no, I don't, oh, no, I don't.
And I wouldn't, okay, I like what you just said. I wouldn't do this, oh, no, I
Okay.
won't. If you're not gonna go in,
Okay,
do.
Okay.
Oh, no, I won't. Perfect.
okay.
I love it. Okay, so give me the, won't you come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home?
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole day long. Wah, wah. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong.
I like that, yeah.
Okay.
There's that bum 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 again.
Oh, I
You can just
forgot.
probably take them out.
I take
will.
them out,
I'll take
it's
them all out, I
stupid.
just have to, I was just,
That was better, but you weren't sure what you wanted to say. You weren't sure of the contrast. When you come, I'm on the whole, that's gotta be over the top.
Okay.
I'm on the whole day long.
Okay.
This whole thing is over the top.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's
This
over.
is a show she's putting on.
Right, exactly.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole day long. Wah, wah.
That's
I'll do
better.
the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong.
Take that out, that's all right, that's all right.
You wrong.
I like it.
Yeah.
Now the wah wah's a little too,
Too wet, wet?
it's a little too brassy.
Okay, keep the cord in there.
Right, it's a little too, exactly. Yes, it's too strong. It needs to be, it needs a little more sound integrity, even though it's, does that make sense?
Won't you come home?
Oh, you're sure of that?
Yeah.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole day long. Wah, wah.
That's it.
I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but an old flip phone. Flip phone. I know I'm to blame. I'm through with that game.
Now, that was better, it needs more contrast, phrase by phrase, it needs more contrast.
This whole phone part?
Yes,
Yeah.
it needs
I
more
missed that
contrast, but that's all right. The no, I'm to blame, I bring that down because she's low.
Okay.
I know I'm too
No,
late.
I'm to
She's
blame.
Okay.
I would bring that phrase down.
Okay.
Remember that.
It just needs more contrast. Remember that rainy evening, that was better. Where are you on, I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent.
I'll pay the cooking,
I'll pay the cooking, honey.
I'll do the
I'll
cooking.
pay the cooking anytime.
That needs to be
I think we should be falsely sincere.
either that or, I'm on the whole day long, you're sincere, wow, wow. Now you're desperate. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the
Or you're
rent.
like,
So,
Kind of big eyed,
or
kind
it's
of
a
like.
litany of, I'll do the cooking, I'll pay, are you desperate? I'll do the cooking, I'll pay the rent, I'll even yada, 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 I know I done you wrong.
Okay.
It doesn't, I don't care, it just has to, you just have to
know.
decide. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep.
A way's the right way.
Pick one.
So are you frantic there?
I
yeah.
feel kind of like desperate, like you said, like, I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent, I know I've done you wrong.
You need to sing it exactly like that.
Okay,
That was great.
all right, I have not been doing that, I'm doing it kind of sweet.
So you're sincere.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole day long. Wah, wah. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but an old flip phone, flip phone. I know I'm to blame. I'm through with that game. Bill Bailey, won't you
Come down, right?
Yeah, I would, because she's low there, yeah. That was better, but
Okay,
then the quartet has to buy into what you're doing.
Yeah.
okay,
But first they have to know what you're doing.
right, okay, sorry.
But if
Are
we're
we-
being sincere, should I be doing that? No, I won't.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, you can't, no,
Okay.
you can.
No, because we're
Okay.
frantic, we're like, yeah, you can like, You're
I'll
the
do the
only
cooking,
one.
honey, I'll pay the rent. Oh, no, I won't. Change my mind about that.
Maybe we should all do this when you're doing that. We won't sing it, but maybe we should do it with you. Cause it's kinda like the wow that part, right?
We're all
I'll do
singing
the
them.
cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. Like, well, we're only doing rent.
Okay.
Try it, and we'll move on.
Can I do something with
Yeah.
that? I'm thinking,
Work on the balance next time.
I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. Okay. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. I'd like for you all to say, yeah, right.
Oh, she's gonna sing it?
No, you just say it.
Yeah, right.
All of you.
Okay, okay. Try it.
Just try it.
Won't you come home, Bill
You're
Bailey?
sharping on that for some reason. There it is.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole day long. Wow, wow. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. Yeah, right. I know I've done you wrong.
Oh, I like it.
We just have to breathe together and come back in together.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you like it, but I do.
We could try it again, it's fun. It's, anything that's gonna put more
We
character
look at
in
each
it.
other.
That was
first, too.
right.
You're like,
We'll know when to come
yeah,
back.
right.
Yeah, right. Well, you look at each other. Yeah, right. Oh, I like it.
That's fun, okay.
That was much, tonality wise, that was much better. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home?
No, you're going north. There it is. Oh, nice round O. Whoa.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole day long. Wow, wow. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. Yeah, right. I know I've done you wrong.
We just have to be really strong on that. I
Yeah,
know, I've
right,
done.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, I
I
know.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to work on it, yeah.
And you know what? You could, I love toying with this stuff.
Please.
You could also say, instead of I know I'll pay the rent. Yeah, right. I've done you wrong.
Okay.
You can do that too.
That would make it easier.
Instead of, you know what, done?
You know I've, just pick it up on I've done.
Yeah, right.
I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. Yeah, right. I've done.
Wait, what?
I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. Yeah, right. I've done you wrong.
Okay,
You
so then-
can.
Okay, let's try it.
You
Okay, we'll try.
can. I don't say you have to,
We'll work
but
on the
you
balance
can.
another time.
No, we're gonna work on it, it's only just the order after.
Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? I'm on the whole day long. Wow, wow. I'll do the cooking, honey. I'll pay the rent. Yeah, right. I've done you wrong.
I've done you.
Remember that rainy
When you-
evening I threw you out with nothing but an old flip
You'll
phone.
have to work on that, that's all right.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
I've done. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. Yeah, right. I've done you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can pick it up if you want.
Yeah. We'll work on that on our.
You can. I
Yeah.
like it.
All right,
Just a thought.
Are there any other dynamics for the end?
we'll put back in.
Remember that rainy evening I threw you out with nothing but an old flip phone. I know I'm to blame, I'm through with that game. Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home?
Yeah.
Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home.
There it is.
Bill Bailey, I said I'm sorry 'cause I was only teasing you. please come home, 'cause I was only teasing. Need a space until Billy, please come home. Come home.
Yeah, that's up there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
You
about
all know where it is.
Yeah.
You all know
Um,
what it is.
it. I would like for you to do a lot of octave duetting. We've got some tonality issues in some of these spots where you're going north.
Okay,
You-
for sure.
You're sharpening. And I think part of that is to, I think, to get that uptuned sound, that sort of, right, it doesn't need, you don't need to add anything to that. I wouldn't think about, oh, it's an uptune, it has to be bright, it has to be this and that.
It's already.
Right, give it as much cylindrical sound as you can give it, the rest will take care of itself.
Okay.
Do you think that the end part is okay? Like, that's kind of like a charging through, like, he's getting ready to leave, but I feel like by the end, we're like, really in his face, like, I'm always using.
Let me see what the tag does here, hold on.
Because it's a very high tag. So,
Well,
last
you
key
don't wanna,
is cheap, right? Won't you come home?
You don't wanna know my opinion on, even Nancy Bergen. Sweet Adelines. They gotta have 6 intros and 12 tags. I mean,
There's a lot, yeah.
see, I can't even,
Is that part like,
this is my pet peeve.
Go ahead.
Once you're in the final cadence, Sweet Adelines are like, here's the tag. Wait a minute, it's coming. Almost there. Once you're in the final, once you've done the song, okay, and you've gotten to a final cadence, the listener knows the tag's coming.
Yeah,
You don't have to belabor the point.
right.
so is it just less dynamic than just singing it?
No, it's just not too much.
Um,
Come right on home. Please come right on home. You,
It's just very
Billy, I said I'm sorry, 'cause I was only teasing you.
I wouldn't even let you think of leaving now.
You know, love you too. Then you'll find your little mom still like company.
Then you'll find your loving mom that's through with all that company. Won't you come home, Bill? Please come home, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
so.
again, it's probably for a chorus. For
Uh,
the front row to go this way and the back row to go this way, and, you know what I mean? I wouldn't mess with it
okay.
right now, but it definitely needs,
All right, we'll bring some character into there and see if we can't put some contrast.
We have to kiss
Yeah. we'll do that.
I don't like that.
what, the whole tag?
Yeah. No,
The
no,
kiss.
I don't like that.
Which one?
No, we added.
At the end,
Oh, no. Oh,
Alright, so.
it sounds, you know, no, anyway, that's just my pet peeve.
I feel like a break is just like, comes out of nowhere. Because you're at the end of a big tag and it's
Yeah.
like.
You have to always ask yourself, why are we doing what we're doing?
Because it was cute.
What does it, you
It
know,
doesn't add anything.
right.
All right, let's switch to the
You wanna take
ballad.
a quick, that's good work though, really.
Yeah, that gives us a better idea of how
Let's
to.
see if I can think of some ideas.
I'm gonna just leave that.
I think there's, frankly, I think there's too much of the angry song when you come back into it, but that's just the
Okay.
arrangement.
Just the arrangement, yeah.
You just have to work with it.
Okay.
What is it doing here? She's got a lot of key changes. Here's what, since we're taking a break, here's what I would have done as the arranger, and I am an arranger. Bill Bailey, won't you please come right on home? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Right on home. That's what
And
the
end
heck,
it.
that's what the heck I would have done with it.
Yeah, it
I don't
seems,
get it.
I don't know.
Even the arranger, even as experienced and prolific an arranger as Nancy Bergman, she falls into that trap. sometimes less is not, you know, more is not always better.
I think she has a formula, and she has
I
a formula
agree.
that works for her, and, you know,
I agree.
so.
Particularly for a chorus. Can you see a chorus doing this with all this
I
extra?
did this as a course.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I
Yeah,
did this as a
Yeah,
course.
exactly, with all this stuff on the end, where they
Yeah.
can, you know, the front row can go this way, and
Right,
then
and they can build
that
it,
row can
yeah.
go this way, and then they can all come, and somebody can do a split in the middle and all this stuff.
Ah,
That's just me,
that's
but I
funny.
would work with it, you know. Or if you wanna take it apart, it's probably too late to do that now.
Yeah, next year.
I do that right from the start, but that's just me. Mind if I eat some lunch?
No, please.
Not that I'm starving to death, but. What you got? Huh? So you just had a birthday last month? Did you just have a birthday last month?
No, you just had a birthday.
No, I did.
Last month?
Yeah, January.
That's what I thought. And you're like a month younger than I am.
Oh, yeah?
When's your birthday?
December.
December.
But were you 67? So was I. So I'm like a month older.
Aww.
How old are you?
51.
I did that one year, I
We
couldn't
did it
remember.
again.
What?
We're each from a different decade.
Are we?
Yeah.
What?
Right.
30s,
30s.
40s, 50s, 60s.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You sing through the years.
Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, just hit a button.
I just hit a button.
I hit a button.
I did
I'm
something.
sorry.
Hello?
So you're 30s?
She is. I'm in my 40s.
Wow.
Hi.
50.
One.
52 next week.
Oh.
Your birthday's next week?
Friday.
Oh, yeah.
At retreat.
Right. Oh yeah, my dad's would have been tomorrow.
Will you have him come in?
Huh?
Michael, right?
No, we're having Jim and Renee.
Okay. Wish we could afford Renee.
Having who?
Jim and Renee.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
What
We
course?
just had Jim.
Liberty Oak course. I sing with Liberty Oak.
Oh yeah, okay.
We just have Jim.
And who was your director again?
Katie Blackwood.
Oh, of course.
Pinto. Old Katie Pinto.
I know Katie. I've known Katie for years.
Yeah, she's the barbershop rat.
Mm-hmm. I knew her dad and her mom.
Mm-hmm.
I know her dad's gone. Is her mom still alive?
Yeah, mom's lives down here in Roebuck.
Mary Ann.
Mm-hmm.
Mary Ann's known me since I was a teenager.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Apparently she's a little feisty now.
Yeah, okay.
She always was.
I'll just let you know. Okay.
You definitely know where to stand with Mary Ann.
You want to be on the good side.
True.
On Mary Ann's good side, yeah. All right, Judy, we're gonna run through the back.
Okay.
For the first time today.
For the first time in,
Probably 3 or 4 weeks.
yeah.
That's all right, it's good. She'll see our default.
It's awfully hard to, look, we've all been at these sessions with quartets many times. It's hard to tear stuff apart, take it out of context and, believe me, I know. After a while, you're like, what did we do there? Just forget.
The best part about me being 50 is that I get to have a grandson.
Nice.
Yeah.
New grandson.
New grandma. What do you want? Grandma, Gigi.
Mimi.
Mimi.
What did she do?
He was born. He's 10 days old.
Oh,
Brand new.
He's cute.
Isn't he? JJ,
Oh,
can
my
I see him?
God.
RJ?
No,
Oh.
he's a Jake. I think they're gonna call him Little Jet, like Jay. Just
Oh,
Jay.
Like
Jay
Jay and
and Juan.
Joanne.
Yeah, because they're Jake, Jeanette, and Little. I
No,
mean, he's a junior.
She's little Jay, I'm big Jay.
There you
Oh.
go.
Yeah, I see how you're
I got some babies
Oh,
in
my God,
already, and I've been
they live nearby?
about 5 minutes.
Mhm.
And she can't cook, so I get to go over. She's like,
I'll do the cooking, honey.
Your daughter or your daughter-in-law?
It's my son and his girlfriend.
Mhm.
There's the bandstand and his
What are we
small town.
singing?
There's bandstand in a small town. I'm singing that now, girl. All right. Okay.
There's a bandstand in a small town, in a park across the way, and the night filled with music. When the hometown band came to play, all the town folk gathered round them, faces smiling with delight, all their cares left behind them. As melodies filled the night, there was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed. Music cast its magic spell, and they were strolling side by side. Now the bandstand is deserted. There's a hush across the way. All the children are gone now, gone in search of another day. And that young man, he's still my one man, though his hair has turned to gray. And I remember, oh, I remember that summer night in Central Park, while the band played in the bandstand, he stole my heart. While the band played, I love that bandstand in Central Park. He stole my heart.
What a nice song. What a nice song. Okay, first time you've done it for a while?
Oh, yeah.
Well, right now it's very clinical. We're doing a lot of thinking. There are some spots where I would like to hear a little more conversational singing. Forget one spot in particular. It's there's a there was or a something like that that was pedantic.
Okay.
Can't remember what
There was a young man, tall and handsome.
No.
There was a,
I think it was before that.
all right, well, we're gonna go back.
I was working on my broccoli when you signed it.
No, that's
But, okay, face is smiling. Something like as melodies fill the air, something like that. I can't
Okay.
remember.
We're gonna go back into this.
So are you doing this the way your chorus used to do it, or?
No.
Somewhat, but not all. Yeah.
Okay, so, we may have talked about this before, but first of all, everybody knows this song so well, especially in this region. Well, we're gonna be region 15, they still
Right.
know it.
Right.
Set the scene for me right away.
Okay,
Is this personal to you? It should be.
yes.
Okay, are you talking about hard when you're in your thirties talking about your true, guy that's got gray hair. Could be your dad.
Yeah.
But set the scene for me right away. Are you, we talked about this. Are you sitting next to him? Does he have memory issues? And you're sitting with him trying to get him to remember? Or is it not quite that maudlin?
I don't think it's quite that
I
maudlin.
feel like we're talking to
Girlfriends,
or younger people, grandkids, or
talking to remember,
telling them an old story,
right,
telling them about yourself when
I
you were
can see
young.
that.
But it's personal to you.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, right
Right,
now.
we're not reading a story.
Exactly, even if you're reading a story. I mean, we're getting into the nitty gritty here, right? Right
Yes.
now, it sounds like you're just reciting a poem.
Okay,
It has to be personal.
okay.
It has to sound. So what's this, set the scene.
So we're sitting,
There's a bandstand.
yeah, oh, right,
In a
there's a
small
bit
town.
in a small town, across the way, we're just, we're
That's
setting the
just
scene.
matter of fact, that's just.
Maybe she lives
Conversation.
across the street from the bandstand. She can see it all the time. She always has examples.
Right,
Well, let's do this. If this were a child's, let's do this. If this were a child's storybook, and you had some children sitting down front, and you were to open this up, what would you say? There's a bandstand in this little town across the way. They'd be like, come on, you want to say, there's a bandstand in a small town in a park across the way. And they're not filled with music. So you have to, you have to engage them right away or they're gonna be
Okay.
off.
okay.
So that's what I want. Engage me right away. Open the book and tell me. Does that
Yep.
make sense?
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Here's a bandstand.
I'm sorry, Steffi, can I get a better start on that? I don't know whether you're starting a ballad or an up tune when you're starting this.
Okay. Is that a look?
It's
Or
a,
is it
it's a,
sound?
it's a body language.
Okay, so it's a look.
It's a body, yeah, it's a body language.
There's a bandstand in a small town, in a park across the way, and a night filled with music, when the hometown band came to play. All the townsfolk gathered round them, faces smiling with delight. All their cares left behind them, as melodies filled the night.
Oh, that was nice.
Much better, I gave myself two.
That was nice.
Okay.
That was so pretty.
Oh my gosh. You, I can't fake this. I don't fake this. If I'm engaged, you'll know it. And I was totally engaged.
Okay.
When you started out, I was like,
Oddly enough, so was I.
But because you were, so was
what
I.
a concept.
Well, yeah, it was because you were.
Okay,
Right.
it felt different. That one
Yeah.
felt
Oh
different.
my gosh.
Sincerity,
A day, you didn't even tell them what you were gonna do.
Right.
But
And they were right there.
And we knew what to
Okay.
do,
Yeah,
because you were telling the story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it felt more like a story.
Oh my gosh.
I
That
really
was,
like that book.
oh
I
my
read a lot of
gosh.
stories at school,
Yes.
and the book image I can completely.
You
I like
set, you breathed, you set that scene from the minute you breathed.
Yeah.
And
Because
it was
like a
evident.
calm, like before we even started, it was kind of like, open the book. There's.
There you go.
You know, okay. All right.
Perfect. That was beautiful.
There's one more.
Now, let's go another level. All the town folk gathered around them, that's not, that's conversational. you're still setting the scene.
Right.
So that's not, oh, town folk gather round. That's not like that. All the town folk gather round them. Now what? Faces smiling with delight. All their cares were behind them. Now you're getting into the see what I'm
Meat of the
saying?
story.
Right. Decide which spots set the scene and which phrases begin to unfold the story.
Okay.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yes.
Here's the bandstand in a small town, in a park across the way, and the night filled with music, when the hometown band came to play. All the town folk gathered round them, faces smiling with delight, all their cares left behind them, as melodies filled the night. There was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed, and the music cast its magic spell, and they were strolling side by side.
Okay, I would stop right there.
But for me too.
That was better. That was better. That was good.
Okay.
I was totally, well, their cares left behind them as melodies filled the night. That sucker just rang. No, it just rang. That went boom.
The night was like locked in.
Oh
You
my
could
God.
feel it. Yeah.
That whole intro was really, really nice.
Awesome.
The town folk gathered around them, perfect.
That was a good speed. I like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
And the town folk gathered around them.
Okay, yeah. It's conversational.
That's just what
Right.
happened.
Faces smiling with delight. All their cares left behind them. Melodies filled the night. Oh, that was excellent, really. Quite good. Now, the next part.
I think I came some more. I hate when I do that.
Now, here's where ever so slightly pedantic. There was a young man.
Oh.
Okay.
Melodies fill the night. There was a young man.
All right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Does
We
that?
go from all
Did
their
you understand what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a
There
melodies.
was a young man. Yeah.
There was a young man.
A
Those
little more urgent. A little more urgent.
right. There was a young man.
I like it.
That's your.
All the town folk?
All the town folk gathered round them, faces smiling with delight, all their cares left behind them. Till the night, there was a young man tall.
Okay, I'm sorry. I have to stop you. I know what it is. You get that melodies filled the night. Why are you letting that go?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Hold it longer.
Oh,
Oh.
hell yes.
Oh, with
It's
the
like
bill?
forward motion. You got a hold of that sucker.
Let it ring.
Hell.
Let that sucker ring.
Now, when you come in, there was a young man.
Oh. Okay.
Let me,
So we send night around that room.
heck yeah, let me direct it.
Okay.
Then when you get to the next phrase, you're not gonna wanna sing, there was a,
Okay.
cause it doesn't set that up.
Okay.
That was beautiful, by the way. Give me a little more, there's always room for more.
Yes.
Always room for yellow. Give me a little more, faces smiling with delight is beautiful. Or their cares left behind them. Try not to, how do I say this? Sound like you're not trying so hard. although you're not trying hard. You can sound a little more, oh, the cares left behind.
That's what I'm doing.
Like
Okay.
a sigh. Oh, the cares left behind
That's what we
them.
do on
Like
music.
Okay,
Like their cares are gone. Is that?
okay. That's okay.
Where we started from all the time.
All the time.
All the town folk gathered round them, faces smiling with delight. All their cares left behind them, as melodies filled the night. There was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed, and the music cast.
Oh, yes.
That might be good.
Oh, my God. Did you, is there any reason why you can't do that?
No,
No.
That was,
So many good
fabulous.
That's part of it. I love it.
man,
Man.
just when you think that's too long,
It's
not too
not
long.
uncomfortable, like.
No.
No, no,
It was
no.
absolutely not too long.
Yeah.
And then when you do the, and there was a, you didn't have to think about it.
Like,
Yeah, it came right, yeah,
came
and
right-
that's how
it-
you wanted
it-
to sing it, yeah.
It started,
The breath was quicker, so the
Right.
pace was quicker, right?
Yeah.
exactly,
Do it again. All right, take it. Woo, feel free to.
tall and handsome. Again, a
dive
pretty
into
miss.
those if we're holding a little bit.
Okay.
Again, and this is all about the flow of the phrases, the shape of the phrases. A pretty miss
Oh, that was cool.
sounds great, but then so eager, starry-eyed. They can't both have the same
Right.
intensity. They can't both have the same pattern.
Okay.
A pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed. It has
Because
to
eager
do
should be eager.
something like that. I don't
Okay.
care what it is, but it can't be.
Right.
Has to be so eager. You might want to put the vowel stuff there.
Hmm.
A pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed. I'm not one about them. Who knows what this? Does that help?
Yep, yep.
That was
So
beautiful.
just processing.
All the time.
I know. There's always room for more.
Yeah.
All the town folk gathered round them, faces smiling with delight. All their cares left behind them, as melodies filled the night. There was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed, and the music cast its magic spell, and they were strolling side by side.
Okay, so what are you doing then? That was pretty nice.
That's supposed to be another long.
Maybe it
pause.
shouldn't, I don't know.
No, it should.
I felt like I wanted that to be longer, and she was making
Okay,
it.
now,
I wasn't
but you have to either,
That was my, that was.
I would bring your hands down first.
Yeah.
Rather than, that's,
Yeah.
that's,
Very chorusy.
yeah, that's very,
So down.
Way at the
contrived.
bottom. We're gonna sing
Side
that.
by side.
You direct the breath into the,
No, that's what I would do.
Okay.
All the time.
This is very dramatic.
Yeah.
It is.
So eager, starry-eyed was very
Eager,
nice.
it was better.
It still felt.
That eager, starry-eyed, it's nice, but somehow that, when that, and the music,
It's just the faster.
it distracts or something, I don't know why.
You have to, we're covering you.
Right, I'm not coming in soon enough.
Right.
Okay, all right.
Hmm.
What can we start?
All the
Why don't you,
All the way back?
why don't you take it from, there was a young man.
Okay.
Feel the
Light. There was a young man.
I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. Can you not land on the there? As melodies fill the night, there was a young man. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
Not
there.
there was a.
Exactly. There was a young man. It's like this is here, the night is here. There was a young man. Melodies fill the night. This is nitpicking.
There was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed, and the music cast its magic spell.
You're not in sync there, and you never have been. Starry-eyed.
That's my fault. They never know when I'm gonna come in.
Well, but they have to do it without you. Starry-eyed. You gotta get it. You can't wait for her. You have to get off it. You know
So we're not,
So we're not covering?
We're not covering.
Is it a break? Is it a?
do you want them to cut off and then have
Well,
you?
we're
Yeah.
supposed to cut off when you sing Enda.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were covering her.
I thought
Not
we were
for
covering-
Anda.
But you're waiting too long.
Oh,
See, I
thought we were doing that.
Starry-eyed, starry-eyed. You're not getting off that and getting
Okay.
and reading and coming back in. 'cause-
Gotcha, that's because I
Yeah,
thought
we
we were
had
supposed to sing over
right,
you.
okay, so let's fix it. Right, there was the other man?
There was a, yes. No, that's not it. Again, I'm sorry. Night, melodies fill the night.
There was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed, and the music cast its magic
Alright,
spell.
if we can talk together, then just come in.
Right,
Okay.
you got it.
Good, that fixed that.
Cast is very nice.
We just,
Music,
I thought we were holding longer than we were supposed to be.
that sounds music cast its. And if you could give me a little more M on magic. Magic. Yeah. Music cast its magic spell. That's beautiful, really.
There was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed, and the music.
Sorry.
That's all right, that was better. That's good.
Okay, sorry.
no, sorry.
So that's coming.
Cast its magic spell, its magic spell. That's your spot to go. It's magic spell.
Okay.
And I
Magic.
don't think you need to rush that.
No.
Oh,
Because,
okay.
yeah, milk them a little bit, because when first we ran through it, it felt a little.
It was fast?
Mhm.
Okay. We'll do it. We're,
Keep going.
Cast its magic spell.
Okay.
I let that sit.
Magic spell. Okay. I thought it was for air purposes, but if we have it, I'll do
Magic
it.
spell.
I'm gonna try.
Am I throwing too much at you? You're doing
No,
good.
no.
Melodies fill the night.
There was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss, so eager, starry-eyed, and the music cast its magic spell. Its magic spell.
More on magic, right?
Yep.
Threw that
Music
away.
cast its magic spell. Really, and music cast its magic spell. And the
Sometimes
music.
there was a young man.
That was very nice. There was a young man. That
Okay,
was
good.
that went like
Okay.
this.
more?
Yeah.
More?
I could use more, I could use more space in the baritone part in general.
Okay.
That was that came very nice. Magic spell. And you let that sit, you could let it sit longer. Magic spell.
Do you guys have the air for that?
It's magic spell.
I don't remember, but.
Please.
That's
Do
beautiful.
you guys have the air for that?
Let's
Teresa can breathe
Let's find it.
for eternity.
It doesn't have to
It
be,
was a young man's much better.
oh,
The
yeah,
air is kind of gone, it's kind of secondary,
excellent.
right?
Yep.
There was a young man,
Talk yourself out of
tall and handsome, a pretty miss. So eager, starry-eyed, and the music cast its magic spell. Its magic spell. And they were strolling side by side.
That's all right,
It's
that's
too,
all
make it
right.
that soft for you because it's too high.
No, it's not, it's just today.
It's just today, it's not a problem, don't worry about it.
It's just
How's
today.
that?
Better, you're a little sharp on, it's magic spell.
It's magic
Not
spell.
for me, it's magic spell.
It's magic spell.
Yeah, you have more sound than you're giving.
What's wrong with you guys?
And the now, it doesn't need to be, it needs to be more urgent, but not that long.
Okay.
We get it, no. It needs to be, no,
Okay.
no. It doesn't need to be, no,
Okay.
it needs to be, this is like,
It's fine.
Nuanced.
You want that. Yeah, you want that.
no, the bandstand. And a pretty
Because
miss,
I'm running out of air
a
there.
pretty miss, that's excellent. Don't be too quick to come back in.
Okay.
A pretty miss. So eager, starry and the music casts its magic spell.
It's magic spell.
They were strolling side by side. Now the
That was beautiful.
That all the time. We were
Oh my gosh.
just hanging right on to that. All right. Let's do it again.
When it's right, you go, yeah,
Too funny.
that was perfect.
Okay. Did you get that?
There was a.
Nice
Yeah,
job.
right after that.
It's hard to take things out of context. That's
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Can you go with, and the music?
No.
No.
There was the.
There was a
Starry-eyed, and the music casts its magic spell.
Okay, I can't get it
Let's
there.
get into it.
There was a
a
young man. Oh, I'm so sorry to do this to you. Lead, you're at the tall, you're pressing that just a tad.
Which word?
Young man tall,
Okay.
just a tad.
He's off.
Young man tall. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
There was a young man, tall and handsome, a pretty miss. So eager, starry-eyed, music cast its magic spell. Its magic spell. across the way. All the children are gone now, gone in search of another day. And that young man, he's still my wonder.
I'm sorry to stop you.
Go back up.
Why are you holding search?
I think there was a breathing thing.
One in search of another one.
One in search of another
Yeah,
thing.
why, that's not, that, right.
Oh.
I think
All
we
the
tried
children
it.
across the way,
All the
there's a
children.
hush across the way.
All
And
the- all the
you
children
sound
are
like you wanna
gone
get
now.
through that phrase so you can get to the next phrase.
I'd like it to go, all the children are gone now.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Give me the key. Now the bandstand is deserted. Very nice, you take a breath.
Yes.
There's a hush across the way. All the children are gone now. I mean, I don't, it doesn't have to be a different phrase, but it's almost like we're getting a, you wanna get through it, it sounds like you wanna get through it to get to the next phrase.
Oh, get through, all the children are gone now.
Or there's a hush across the way. Oh, there's a swipe there that you've taken out.
Yeah, probably. We took out a lot of them. It was enough already.
Agreed, but then all the children sounds like you're rushing into it.
Who has the swipe on the children?
Nope, nobody has a swipe on.
It's not on
There's
there.
a hush across the way. Finish that word before you get to all
Way, okay. All right.
Just because there's no swipe doesn't mean you throw it away.
I'm sorry, I was trying to remember what it
All
said.
the children are gone now.
I don't remember.
All the children are gone now.
Children are.
That's what I would sing.
Okay.
There's a hush across the way, all the children are gone now,
Okay.
gone in search of another day. That's more conversational.
Okay.
I'm trying to, because you're a good quartet, I'm trying to get you to not fall into the pitfalls of, we sing, we hold it. We sing, you go fast, we hold it. That doesn't have anything to do with forward motion.
Okay.
You know, the telling of a story, you can take as many breaths as you want.
Right.
As long as they're set up properly, nobody will know.
Right. Start and finish them.
So there's a hush across the way, all the children. Give that a little more, all the
Way, all the
children are gone now.
like together,
No, 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 we're just finishing way. All the
breathing.
children are gone.
All
We're just
the
gonna say,
children are
children is the most
gone.
important word.
Children's the most important word.
All right, try. Now.
Now the bandstand.
Now the bandstand is deserted. There's a hush across the way. All the children are gone.
There's no
You-
right there.
There isn't, but did you notice how you were out of sync on way?
Yeah.
You were like, let's get through it to get to the next one. Across the way, all. So it's the way, all.
Okay.
All the way, all the children are gone now. That has shape.
Now, bandstand.
Now the bandstand is deserted. There's a hush across the way. All the children are gone now, gone in search of another day.
Yes.
I don't know what my notes are anymore.
Yeah, that's what happened to
Oh,
me.
I don't know what my notes are.
Much better.
Okay.
I could use more on, what did you think about that phrase? It was wonderful.
Yeah, that's fine.
The way and the
The
children?
way,
Yeah,
all the,
great.
but give me more, all the children.
Okay.
All the children, sound that, all the children. There's a
Gone
hush
now.
across the way, all the children are gone now, gone in search of another day. It's the same note.
For everybody, it's the same
What's-
note all the way, sorry.
It's hard when you do something different, then you
Yeah.
talk yourself
It's
out
just
of
the
it.
speed.
That was much better,
Okay.
because that sets up your key change.
Right. Okay.
That was beautiful. Now the bandstand?
Now the bandstand is deserted. There's a hush across the way. All the children are gone now, gone in search of another day. And that young man, he's still my one man, though his hair has turned to gray. And I remember, oh, I remember that summer night in Central Park, while the band played in the bandstand. He stole my heart.
Go with it.
While the band played, I love that bandstand in Central Park. He stole my heart.
Very nice. That switch is beautiful. I know you're switching and I can't tell.
Fade out at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
With,
Can I not?
No, we'll go with what you're doing.
if you drop, you drop. Don't try to come back in.
Okay.
Just stand there as though you're still holding the note. Because it may happen. That's better. Does that make sense? All the children, give me
Yeah, it's
the
just
children are gone.
Yeah,
now.
remember
we got
what
the
you're
other
doing.
arms.
Yeah.
That set up that key change much easier.
Yes.
Okay.
Gone in search of another day.
Yeah, I like that, going and searching.
And when you get to the key change, you act like, okay, let's get through it. Search of another day, and that young man is still my one man.
Children? Yeah.
What's that?
I just lost my notes
See, I
on
like
like
the-
children.
I like the forward motion of that whole
Yeah.
thing, it's just like, it's like, you're happy about it, we're, it
It's
just
really
moves
nice.
through. And then, at the end, you can.
Well, you haven't worked on that yet, and I know you still have to, it's 1 o'clock, I know you still have to, I'm okay, but I know you still have to sing for the residents, what time?
Yeah.
We have,
We have a couple minutes.
Probably
We have
about
a little
2
while.
minutes.
Let me keep working timer, are we on the schedule? What time?
Between 1 and 1:30, it's fine, it'll be fine.
You're not gonna, are you gonna sing
Not the
these 2 songs?
definition of schedule.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yeah, we'll sing these 2 songs.
That'll be interesting.
It's fine. We have
Just
to.
sing them the old way.
Well,
We'll
either that or
see
tell
what
them.
happens.
We'll
See
see
what
what
comes
comes out.
Yeah.
We'll try to incorporate as much as we can.
Or tell them, we just worked on these,
Yeah, I think we need to just be singing them.
just sing them.
So where can we start?
I know I'm throwing a lot of
There
stuff
was,
at you.
Now?
You've got so much good stuff in this, and so much good things you're doing, that you wanna hear more.
Yes.
Yeah.
The listener wants to hear
Absolutely.
more.
And if we're missing opportunities for those good things, we need to know.
Absolutely, right.
Right, now.
Now the bandstand is deserted. There's a hush across the way. All the children are gone now.
All the children.
Children are gone.
Can you say it?
All the children.
Yes.
All the children are gone.
Right.
It's like,
All the
oh,
children.
run out
All the
of-
children are gone.
Children are gone.
Exactly. Can you say it? All the children.
All the
Children are gone.
Yes, I think you're gonna find that gives it some shape.
Okay.
Very nice phrase.
Now the bandstand is deserted. There's a hush across the way. All the children are gone now, gone in search of another day. And that young man, he's still my
very nice. Very nice. That key change was primo.
Yeah,
That going is that children, did you hear how
the
effective
children,
that
and
was?
then, yeah, and then the
Going
so
in
search
search
the other
of
day.
Going in
Search
search of another day, hey, that key change was
Bam.
bam, bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's pretty darn good. But there again, you need more of the, he's still my one man was beautiful. But then you rushed into, though his hair is turned red.
We're not rushing that, or not moving
I
through
was
it.
trying to move through that first.
He's still my one man. Let that sit. Let that thought sit.
Oh,
Okay.
not rushed,
Oh,
not rushed
oh,
into.
Rushed
He's
into.
still my one man. He's
That's a big
still
thought.
my one. That's like
This
almost
could
the
be
whole.
like, this could be 50 years later.
Exactly.
Still,
That's
my
almost
one
the crux of this whole song.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And
It
you're
is,
throwing
yeah.
it, and then you're going, those hairs turned gray.
Okay.
This is the poignancy of this song.
Okay,
That one man, that young man. He's still my one man.
yeah,
He ain't young anymore.
right.
Yeah.
So his hair has turned to gray. Don't throw that away.
All right, start there.
Are you going right into and I remember? See, separate these things by but separate these things by thoughts. Not we need to move through that there because we need forward motion. Think lyrically.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
This is and that young man.
And that young man, he's still my one man, though his hair has turned to gray, and I remember, oh, I remember that summer night in Central Park.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
I am goosebumps. all
Yes,
over.
hello.
Oh, wow.
That was beautiful.
That's what we want.
Okay.
Did you hear all of the nuances that you put in
Those
there?
word sounds
Yeah.
on there.
It was great.
Why did
Maybe she knows what she's doing.
I was completely engaged,
Okay.
and you didn't go. We got to get through that. Get to the next phrase. Forward motion.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no technique, there's no technical stuff,
Yeah.
it's just all emotion, it's great.
It was beautiful. Really,
Oh,
really nice.
Let's go
That
from
was
and that young
excellent.
man to the end, and then we'll go down.
Yep.
I stopped you there because I know it gets a little. You're getting tired, and it's.
We're
That's a tough spot in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that young man, he's still my one man, though his hair has turned to gray, and I remember, oh, I remember that summer night in Central Park, while the band played in the bandstand, he stole my heart, while the band played. I love that bandstand in Central Park. In Central Park, he stole
Very nice. Very nice. Now that I was completely engaged. He's still my one man. I almost teared up.
Oh.
Though his hair is turned gray. My dad's gone 2 years. Tomorrow would be his birthday. And I remember how I remember that summer night in Central Park. while is now distracting,
It is distracting?
because it's while, that word is not important.
Okay.
That word is now distracting me.
While the band played?
Right.
Up there.
Yes.
He's still my one man, though his hair is turned gray. That was very poignant. And I remember that summer night in Central Park. That summer night in Central Park. Now you're going, while the band played.
Okay.
I think we were holding it.
I really are.
You were.
I love that chord. I like that.
But it's not, it doesn't make lyric sense.
Right, okay,
Especially not what came before it.
okay. What's right before that?
And I remember that summer night in Central Park, which is you did a very lovely job of that, Fred.
That summer night in Central Park, while the band played in the bandstand, he stole my heart. While the
That one.
Not the other one,
Not
it's this
this
one.
That
one.
one,
That one.
it's the high one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, it's this one. I'm sorry, I
the
beg your
second one.
pardon. It's this
Okay.
one. I know it's got a fermata.
I know.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm happy to not.
You
It's high
can't,
for me.
all of them don't have, why do they all need fermatas?
What's for mine?
It means to
No,
hold
no,
it
I know.
indefinitely.
What's the matter with you?
What's the fermata?
That's what
What's the
I'm thinking.
fermata you?
So it's that one.
It's that one, I beg your pardon.
That's okay.
While the band played, yeah, that doesn't make sense. And I'll tell you why, not only is it high, but to me it doesn't make lyric sense. That's not the chord, that's not the crux, that's not the climax of that chord, of that
Okay.
series, I don't think. It stole my heart, while the band played.
I love that band. Do we want to go down and sing and we can then come back up for a little bit?
You tell
We
me.
can.
Um,
Can you hang out for
yeah.
15
Was
minutes,
that-
10 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that, I'm gonna make a pit stop anyway.
I think we're okay. I think we're all right.
All right.
If
You're
not,
gonna
then
sing for like 15 minutes? I'm not in any rush, I'm just
We're like